He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like wood up. He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruiser, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like wood up. He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruiser. Content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on a car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his don't like.
He spots two cruiser. Content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on a car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling, kind of. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway, hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans, that's it.
Pull up over here, we can test the stream. I don't know if you guys are there, not there. My voice is just not working. Let me see.
9416S says, hey John.
Hey.
Snook 10 says, hello.
Hello. There you are.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, hey John.
Hey, hey.
Auntie M says, hi Mr. Scan and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
XVXVXVX says, howdy folks.
Howdy, howdy.
Snook 10 says, it's party time.
It's party time. All right, we seem to be functional. Everybody can see me, hear me.
040810117 says, hi John, I'm back and I love all you Trunkies.
Ah, that's so nice of you.
Sherry_CC says, hi John.
Hi.
Trunkies.
I'm just checking.
Bijik 2022 says, hi John.
Hi.
Bubba 2620 says, yeah, the cake topper is back. Clarson 72 says, evening John, how are you doing tonight? Sir?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I hope you're doing well as well. All right.
Cherry_CC says, did you enjoy your night off last night?
I spent all night coding, but that is fun to me, so.
XVXVXVX says, I wrote this message 3 minutes ago.
Oh boy.
Bubba 2620 says, good evening John. Does Sunday drive mean we aren't videoing 5-0 tonight?
I mean, I just
Please
don't.
explain.
That just means that Sundays are usually just dead and quiet, so. That's why I always call it the Sunday drive.
Texas Mantha Legion says, howdy all.
Howdy. That's been my.
Carson 72 says, glad you're wonderful. Okay, thanks.
Good. My experience has been Sundays usually much of nothing. But we'll see. Never know. Can all change in a minute. Right now, it's the world's most exciting red light channel, so there's that. Bunch of coding in the bottom right of the screen. Is there code again? That means it locked up. Hold on.
Cherry_CC says, pretty quiet in Angleton, nobody is hardly out.
Let me see what's happening.
XVXVXVX says, you're not supposed to say that word, John. Bayou Preppers 1 says, bingo card guy without bike lights. Stream Elements says, thank you for following Worst Philosopher.
Thank you for the follow. Let me see what you're going.
Cherry_CC says, who is out is a Dairy Queen.
Let me see here. YouTube.
Bubba 2620 says, well, thank you for coming out. I'm admitting my addiction to British Columbia scanner.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Damn it. That means probably nothing is going to work. What is that doing? Let me look and see.
Set 29, same traffic as the last Eastern Shore.
I see the bunch of code down at the bottom of the screen.
Go ahead.
You want me to have the parent follow you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Daniel 04081017 says, go to Little Caesars.
Go to Little Caesars.
Stream Elements says, CashApp $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable. Cherilge says, hey.
Let's see, this is Sunday, April, so just the scanner is broken. That is so weird. That is super weird. That's alright. You guys don't need to see the code anyway. Alright, let's drive around. And the location is not updating either, is it? Location is not updating. Why is that?
Yeah, 465 Turkey.
Definitely.
Kakaspa says, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Snook10 says, first night streaming by the way.
First night, very first night. Never done it before.
Cherry_CC says, so is the scammer down?
Does look like it. Hold on. No, it's up. It's working. Let me try to restart the stream panel, see if that fixes it. Welcome to the test show, guys.
Snoop10 says, not John breaking stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Cherilge says, I didn't get a notification.
Oh, no.
XVXVXVX says, I've got my brother-in-law jam out time in here.
2767 Red Bud Lane.
What's happening? The Red Bun Lane.
Jethro Miller says, YouTube voice test.
Should be working.
Snoop10 says, I got a notification. That's weird.
10-4.
Cherry_CC says, first time streaming and testing everything.
Very first time.
Big Dave X says, so the police activity log you are working on, are you planning to start that up as an addition to your website?
It's going to be on my website. If you notice, it's already technically on my website. It just doesn't have a public link on it yet. Yeah, you guys, thank you for helping me test that, by the way. Just like I said, don't believe AI summaries right now. I'm fine-tuning it. It's a little dramatic on the headlines. Always listen to the recording to figure out what's going
says,
on.
Hi, Jethro Miller. Daniel 04081017 says, John, the first got Taco Bell, you want some?
I'm sure. Yes, please. Please and thank you.
Jethro Miller says everything goes wrong in the car at night.
Yep, I'm just going to leave them off for tonight. It's going to be... I'll leave them off. We're recording. We're doing that much, so... There's that.
Auntie M says, how was the brisket mac?
It was wonderful, by the way. Yeah.
Kakasper sent 100 bits on Twitch.
Kakasper with 100 bits to get us started. Thank you so much.
Says, Kakasper just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
I was 7 hours. Go ahead, show me around.
Bubba 2620 says, bingo, I had everything goes wrong in the car at night.
Yes, work.
I don't need a turn signal to go straight, do I? Lots of people out for a Sunday night.
Cherry_GC says, you can hear us, we can hear and see you, and that is all that matters.
There you go.
Cheryl says, I looked that place up everywhere and I couldn't find anything.
Oh man, maybe I'll come back in the chat and tell you guys. That's very kind of him.
Band Mom 2024 says, hi John.
Hi.
Big Dev sent 500 bits on Twitch.
Big Dave, thank you so much for that.
Stream Element says, Big Dave BCTX just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you for the 500 bits.
Hype train started, let's go.
All right, guys, we got a hype train.
The 28s were lagging.
Big Dave X
I have it
says,
now.
choo choo.
Cheryl sent 100 bits on Twitch.
Cherie with 100 bits, thank you.
Stream Element says, Cheryl just cheered 100 bits.
They were probably out equal. Good.
Anteam sent 100 bits on Twitch.
Anti-AM with 100 bits, thank you.
Stream Element says, Auntie M just cheered 100
But that
bits.
was very loud, wasn't it?
I just need my personnel. Allergic reaction at the villages of Lake Jackson, 504 Highway 332 East, apartment 326. 730-year-old female advising of multiple allergic reaction, having difficulty breathing and chest pain, 23106. She received. Ready, keep quick.
See what's happening in Sector JG.
I found a 27 on him.
Brazoria.
It shows, comes back to a
Snoop 10 says,
high
how was your weekend, John?
It was good. How was yours?
Blackmail, date of birth 8/10/2000, out of Missouri City. Shows not eligible. CL number 42084183. That's 42084183. Expired back in 24. Denied renewal due to failure to appear. No locals, no 29. Vehicle comes back to a 2015 Nissan 4-door, gray in color, belonging to George
Auntie
Lemon.
said
Expires
100
January
bits on
20.
Twitch.
Anti-AM with 100 bits.
Stream Elements says, Auntie M just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for that.
Snoop 10 says, good. I went to a few farm stands in B County.
Chiriot sent 5 bits on Twitch.
Thank you for the 5.
Stream Elements says, Chiriot just cheered 5 bits.
Thank you for the 5 bits.
Medic 1 dispatch. Can you reassign that call to this unit and take medic 2
Chiriot
off?
sent 11 bits on Twitch.
Thank you for 11 bits.
Stream Elements says, Chiriot just cheered 11 bits.
I have very little confidence the gimbal is going to work tonight,
Chiriot
so
sent 19 bits on Twitch.
thank you for the 19 bits.
Stream Elements says, Chiriot just cheered 19 bits.
Thank you. We have 273 miles of gas.
Big Event sent 500 bits on Twitch.
Big Dave, thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, Big Dave BCTX just cheered 500 bits. Hype Train ended at level 1, thank you.
Level 1, guys. Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, Love Margaritas just subscribed.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
RTM says, dang Hype Train gone.
Yep, level 1, guys. Thank you so much. For all the bits. A subscription.
RTM says, hard to do it with 3 or 4 people.
Yeah. I gotcha. I agree. We gotta just get more people.
Good.
That's the key.
XVXVXVX says, I'd help if I could. RTM says, maybe it will come back.
It's not going to. lights up here.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, "Yay in finally here."
Welcome in.
Cherilge says, "W anonymous gift sub."
Thank you for the anonymous gifter.
Auntie M says, "Not with that attitude, lol."
That's good.
Snoop 10 says, "John, I'll put you in my will that way when I die. You owe the government money."
Ah, very good. Very good.
084183 4208 4183.
Like a fun place for parking.
Snook 10 says, "I'm kidding, I don't know Uncle Sam anything."
Alright, this car, it's not going to give me enough distance to see around it.
The area of 1016 Bluegill Lane.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, "I have a quick question for Mr. IT. What does it mean when I red state? How do you fix it?"
Won't boot and says red state. I've never seen that error. I'd have to look it up. I can't tell if this is construction or a stop. It's a stop. We're going to be standing in the puddle for this one. Let's go see though. I'm just going to bring the phone because I don't have any confidence that the gimbal's going to actually work. Because that overlay message is gone, so we're going old school. Looks like they've already arrested somebody, probably. There's Shadow John. Mosquitoes are already out pretty bad. How's it going, man? How's it going over here? What are we doing? Consent search? Why did he consent?
We all worked for it. Started since 2023.
Ah.
A lot of ones haven't seen, but.
Okay, all right.
Still gonna let him make it today.
I can hear you.
What's that thing? We're gonna let him make it today.
All right, you let him make it? Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I honestly didn't. Like you said, too, right? Yeah, okay. I got it. Fix the registration and then fix the license plate. Okay, I got you. Thank you.
It's gonna be free, everyone. Oh, license plate light. How are you doing over there? Good, good, good. Sorry, I didn't know I thought it was like an inventory, just towing it away. I'd have left you more room, man. I did you wrong. I did you wrong. All right, he's gonna be free. He's gonna be free. I like that. I like that he's gonna be free.
See you around?
See you around. We got anything holding? Probably not.
You?
See you, man. That guy's always cool. That was kind of weird. They stopped the search right when I pulled up. That was just weird. And we're back in.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, LOL.
I did him wrong because I didn't leave enough space for another unit to pull up, but oops, my bad.
Snook 10 says, we love cool cops. Ninja Bones 2170 says, I think he realized it's just a work truck and too much stuff to look through.
I think that's exactly, you are correct. He looked in there, was like, I'm not going through all this shit.
Cheryl says, weird.
Yeah, I think he looked in there and was like, there is no way I'm going through all this shit with John sitting right here. I'm not going to do it.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, so where are these cops going now?
Not sure. They never tell me where they're going. I always ask, but they never tell me.
Cheryl says, Sheriff Department lazy.
Ah, they're... Cops are gonna cop. Let's go to Angleton. They love me there. They love me in Angleton.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, they obviously had something better to do. Ninja Bones 2170 says, I had that happen to me before, but I have also had them say fuck it and keep me on the side of the road for 2 hours looking for drugs that did not exist. Anywhere there. At 2 a.m. Got home at almost 4 a.m.
Unbelievable.
From Ziggy.
Dang.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I feel bad for their next victim. Snoop 10 says, hell yeah. Let's go find thinkers.
Yeah, they miss us.
J9 Vel says, love is a strong word.
Yeah, it is. It really is. That call I was fighting with every single... It's been a while since that, it's been a while since that's happened to me. It's only used to happen all the time, every stop when I first started. But there wasn't a single cop there that wasn't going to fight with me about something. And I don't know why. I'm just misunderstood.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, I heart lady fingers. Ha ha ha. Bayou Preppers 1 says, not saying a word LOL. Snoop 10 says, if you're doing your job correctly, then why are they worried about being video?
Right.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, sings, oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
That's right.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, mute himself. Jello.
Hello to you. Kind of disappointing. I know exactly why that overlay broke, and I also know that it's gonna be a whole night of coding when I'm done here with the stream. I think I overwrote something. I knew it as soon as I saw the words. There's a whole bunch of code at the bottom of the screen. That's okay. It's fun to me. I don't think y'all would appreciate me stopping and going back and fixing the code. Something tells me y'all would get mad at me. We can go without it tonight. We got a road pirate, an Angleton road pirate in the middle of the road.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, control.
There are no hazards, though.
Right, exactly. No, I know exactly what happened. Luckily, I think I have a backup, though. I know me, and I know I have a backup, so maybe it won't be as bad as I think. This looks like a good place to get a drink. Hopefully that road pirate doesn't strike while I'm in here.
Bubba 2620 says, we're just out for a Sunday drive.
That's it.
XVXVXVX says, John, the choice is yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not a big deal to me either way.
No, we'll do it tonight. I'll do it tonight. I figured
Auntie M says, our shiver me timbers. Bayou Preppers 1 says, whoop whoop.
Hi, Bayou.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, why are we at Beaver Town?
We're not. This is not Buc-ee's.
XVXVXVX Orange Pop tonight. Snoop 10 says, drink up camera boy.
That's what I'm going to do. At least I remembered the speaker tonight. That's progress. All right, get a drink.
Popular 26 says, how was your day?
So far. Let's just peek over here at that road pirate real quick before we go in. Make sure he's still being good over there.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, yay. It's Miller time, baby.
Alright, just gonna take a peek on the road pirate in the middle of the road. See how he's doing. I think he left. I don't see him. Good, we can get a drink.
Big Dave X says, got to take advantage of the dry day.
That's right.
Monday, Tuesday.
I saw that.
They have fairly high chances of rain.
I saw that too. I see you are correct. I think we lag a lot here, don't we?
So
How you doing, man? Thank you.
Preppers 1 says, John, don't go out there in that traffic, be like a deer in the headlights. Ninja Bonus 20 says,
we're completely red in here, guys.
Snook 10 says, hello customers, my name is John Gray. I am wanted in California.
I'm not wanted in California.
Pop Alert 26 says, there is no location and only layouts.
I know, I turned them off. I broke them. Tomorrow.
Says, hi cashier.
Tomorrow.
Bubba 2620 says, cashier, John ate my bobcat with barbecue sauce.
Thank you, buddy.
You're good. Have a good night.
How you doing?
I did not eat your bobcat. How's it going, man? Got it.
Snoop 10 says, John Gray is my name and I'm wanted in California for sniffing things I shouldn't.
That's not even true. That's not even close to being true. I was never in California.
You time out those individuals in front of
In front of where? Don't leave us hanging. Where are you in front of?
129 Smith.
129 Smith. Oh, you gave an address. That's weird. Put this down here. We don't need it.
Ninja Bonus 2170 says, John ate a bobcat.
A bobcat,
But not your bobcat.
Yeah, not
Barbecue sauce.
not the bobcat, just a bobcat.
Snook 10 says, give us a bit of the...
I'm wearing jeans and a shirt.
Bammerol Tide 66 says, hello John, Pam and Trunky.
Hey, Bama Roll Tide. I'm wearing jeans and a shirt. Ooh, door's working too. I might have to. It looks like we're lagging a lot. Is that true? I might have to stop it and start it again. There it goes. It's cleaned it up. They cleared it up.
Snoop 10 says, John was caught wearing a pink dress in California.
That's not true.
We saw you camera boy.
Wasn't me.
Snoop 10 says, all good now.
Yep. That's all I
Ninja
clear
Bonus
up. There it goes.
2170 says, yeah, inside the store it was.
It was horrible, wasn't it? I saw it. I think it's a pure metal building. It's like that every time I go in there.
Texas Mantha Legion says, John is eating bobcats.
Not,
Now looking back, all the compliments he gave to people for their kitties has a darker, more sinister meaning.
oh boy.
We're not seeing that mail on property. We're checking the area.
Not seeing that mail on property. Checking the area. That's Clute.
There, you didn't do my for ambulance.
Clute's gonna have an EMS tone.
Pop Alert 26 says, khakis.
First up, first 10, you do not to 200 East Rosewood Drive, apartment 3023. 200 East Rosewood Drive, apartment
Kirill says
3023,
72
25-year-old
Street.
female. History of seizures, toilet, shaking severely. She's been incoherent 10 times, 2131.
All right. If anyone's watching the,
Miss Deborah says, hey John, good evening, sir.
hey,
Hi everyone.
Hi. If anyone, my testers.
Clarkson72 says, hey John, can we go to Alligator Road?
Not tonight. The testers for the website I posted earlier. I want to know how long it takes for that call to. That call should get on there.
10 says, hello everyone. My name is John Gray. I eat bobcats, twerk on the hood of my Camaro, and I'm wanted in California.
None of that's true. Tell me how long it takes for that call. That call should get on there. It has all the makings of a call that should go on the website. Tell me how long it takes to get on there. If you've, I don't even know if anyone's used it or not.
Bubba2620 says, John was caught hugging a tree and shopping for a Tesla in California.
That's not true. Again, it's just not true.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, okay, I hear you.
Oh, thank you.
I will check it.
Thank you for that. I didn't know if I just want to see if that sounds like it had enough to meet the requirements for that to get on the page.
Texas Mantha Legion says, cat runs away. John, dinner is going to be late. Clarkson72 says, what website?
It's in Discord. It's not quite ready for prime time yet. It's testing. Check Discord. It's just a project I'm working on.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, as of right now, it is about 15 minutes behind.
Okay.
But we'll check it again in a minute.
All right.
Snoop 10 says, oops, John did it again.
Looks like we're the only car on the road in Angleton. Well, actually, there's one behind me, so.
Texas Mantha Legion says, Bible country.
That's where we're at.
I underscore said underscore over underscore easy says, good evening, John and chat.
Good evening.
First name Marshall. First name Joshua. 71303.
Surrounding. Check surrounding.
Clarkson72 says, okay, I see the website, sir.
Very good.
Brando J says, so Clarkson72 says, but no recent call.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If I haven't seen else and keeping out of
18 reference to my subject Joshua. Try last name Robertson. Comes going. Sends over.
That's her having help. $450. Show me out on a suspicious vehicle, Candlewood Suites. Just give me that swap pit.
1911 traffic.
57, sir.
Now they're just hanging out at the show.
Be the 2300 block, FM 523, be out on Texas, Charles Robert, Nora 0477.
Clarkson72 says, always film 50.
Always.
You guys see 11, sir?
You guys see him back there? Hanging out at the show?
The Brando J says, camping out.
No one would expect to find him behind that fence over there.
Clarson 72 says, yep, sneaky piggies. Ninja Bones 2170 says, no. He is invisible. Like the Bobcat.
Right, like the Bobcat.
The Brando J says, that's a good spot to sit. Plague of Fear says, good evening, John and Trunkies.
Good evening.
Cherry_CC says, that's probably the same one from the other night.
I did get Mountain Dew for tonight's beverage. Which I just spilt all over me. Yay. Yay me.
XVXVXVX says, has just finished putting air in his tires. By the way, how's your tire pressure looking?
I probably need to check it. That's a good idea to do that now.
John, go ask the cop if he is a traffic ticket because he has fine written all over him.
You already said that one.
Clarson 72 says, we in Flipper land.
Yes. We're in Flipper land.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, he must be a Call of Duty camping sniper. Ha ha ha.
I'll put some air in the tire while we wait.
Texas Mountain Dew says, John, did you see that Mountain Dew came out with a cream soda Mountain Dew?
I did not see that.
Texas 1376-5634. 1376-5634.
I definitely should have tasted that before I left the store.
Do the Dew.
1911.
I definitely should have tasted that before I left the store. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible.
Miss Deborah says you spilled. That's evidence tampering. Ninja Bones 2170 says, look at me, I'm a tire compressor. Bye.
Right. Chill 2, what are you doing? Clooped.
Texas Mantha Legion says, bacon it dirty Mountain Dew.
Man, that's horrible. That's an awful Mountain Dew.
Snoop 10 says, go back.
4906
They will let you get a new drink.
4906-01.
Clarson 72 says, or John. XVXVXVX says, see John, you should have gotten chocolate milk. Bayou Preppers 1 says, go back in and tell them your DR pepper tastes like root beer.
It tastes like carbonated water.
Rosie is showing clear and valid. He doesn't alert in our system for fentanyl users.
Watson 20 Blue Collar says, I'm here. Bubba Big Trubky says, the dirty Mountain Dew is disgusting LOL.
Yeah, that had 18 pounds of pressure in the tire, by the way.
Joan 8775 says, good evening John, Pam and Trunky.
Good evening to you.
Alright, checking on.
Checking surrounding.
Bubba 2620 says, yeah, take it back.
All right, on the way back, we'll do that.
$457. $457. Be advised that that vehicle that I'm out on, when ran by van, is going to come back stolen. If you can make contact with reporting.
Stolen vehicle in Lake Jackson?
XVXVXVX says, John, so your drink tastes like TV static?
Yes.
Let me know when you're ready. 1 Nora, 4 Boy Lincoln, 4 Boy Victor, 7 Lincoln Charles, 218350. Advise on the repeat. $457 negative.
All right, one tire's done. Let's go do the other. Man, I feel like I... Welcome to the most exciting content on the internet now, guys. Old guy puts air in tire, watches a cop.
Am I? Am I for EMS? Including EMS, first and second out, easy out to 200 East Brunswick Drive, apartment 3023, 200 East Brunswick Drive, apartment 3023, being requested by 289 for assistance. On a list that says 25-year-old female, turn time 21:43. Hey, 6 and now. 14, 224, checking.
They're fine.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Please advise WTA for 5 minutes out. If I could just get you to stage 11C.
I just realized the voices went off. Sorry. It's working now.
Clarson 72 says, we must be muted.
I fixed it. Now you're not.
Texas Mantha Legion says, to me, there's only 3 acceptable Mountain Dew flavors, Original, Code Red, and Barger Blast. Snook 10 says, John silenced US again.
Ah, you're back.
Agent, you can log Robertson detained for the time being.
Okay.
Clarson 72 says, let's see the corgi dance while we wait.
Ah, let's not. And say we did. Are they just staking out this shell? Is that why we have so many calls here?
1,000 bits right now if you dance for us. Bayou Preppers 1 says, see, this is fun listening to the scanner live together. I don't feel all along the road.
Hi, Caleb.
Picture lot 911 West 5th Street, repeating 911 West 5th
Hey,
Street.
Preface 1 says LOL.
Complainant states each party was loud
Snoop
music
10
and
says
lots of cars.
EWWW never. The Brando J says, he's probably just sitting there on his phone. XVXVXVX says, Barger Blast, MT Due Midnight, and the original are my top 3. Ninja Bones 2170 says, 24-hour deputy security since there was multiple things happening over here. Bubba the Big Trucky says, John, please. Never do that again, haha. Baby Preppers 1 says, we got one but check.
Could it be clear to enter?
Gale 0428 says, LOLOLOLOL. Ninja
All right.
Bones 2170 says, HES rolling out. Cherry _CC says, I think she is rolling out.
Yeah.
Snoop 10 says, that cop needs to arrest him for that ugly dance. Snoop 10 says, clipped.
Oh, great. Great.
7 William Victor Robert 588.
That's why I don't do silly stuff.
What do you show on location?
Gotta get to
Big
clue.
Dave X says, where's the bits? Bubba the Big Trucky says, John, what the hell was that? Were you about to fall or something?
That's why that'll teach you to keep asking me to dance. It's awful.
Snoop 10 says, that wasn't a dance. That looked like he was losing consciousness. Auntie M sent 100 bits on Twitch.
Thank you, Auntie AM.
XVXVXVX says, John, that silly stuff could get you paid with views. Stream Elements says, Auntie M just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Auntie AM.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, John, should we call 911 for that silly seizure episode?
No, I'm good.
Texas Mantha Legion says, no jokes from me. You got better dance skills than I do.
Fair. That's fair.
Yes, sir.
Bubba the Big Trucky says, somebody please call 911. Looked like John was having a medical emergency. Cherry _CC says, damn, I looked away AMD missed.
It was
Bubba the Big
just
Trucky says, haha, ninja great mind. Vegas _local says, and karaoke skills.
that's right.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, the dancing scanner.
The dancing scanner guy.
Big
That's
Dave
right.
X says, W Auntie.
Alright, so I'm leaving Angleton now because they'll do nothing but hide. So they all know I'm here now, so it's pointless.
Joan 8775 says, my phone rang and I missed it.
It was not worth, it was just being silly.
Clarson 72 says, I missed it too, anyone clip it.
It was just me being silly. Just being silly. But it's really nothing.
We got here, Perez, White, Hispanic male out of Houston, current status is clear, Class B expiring 1 of 2034, restrictions A and B, no entries on 29, locals are clear, 28 jumps back to a 26 Nissan Imperial.
Clarson 72 says, God darn it, I want to flip off the flip stand.
Yeah, they'll hide
Bubba
now.
the Big Trucky says, dancing scanner guy. Looked like a fish out of water, LOL.
Dang. Tough
Joe
crowd.
8775 says, I will go back and watch LOL.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Texas Mantha Legion says, John and I should do a duo at karaoke. Wanna do somebody that I used to know?
Let's do it.
Wasamatal Zero says through.
With these cooler temperatures, notice the humidity's gone off the window. Did anybody else get? I went outside earlier, got eaten by mosquitoes. They're back. That's fun. Already? We get a little rain. The mosquitoes like, we're here, bitch.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, can I get that on video? Bubba Thebig Truckey says, John, we mean it with love. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you, LOL.
I absolutely know that.
Gale0428 says, I thought it was great. I like John having fun.
Yeah, I know that, guys.
XVXVXVX says, quick question, who's got the bag?
Not sure. Not me.
L Davis 95 says, yes, never went away. Bayou Preppers 1 says, I got bite in my bedroom tonight.
Man, they're all bad.
Bandmom 2024 says, they are back with a vengeance, John.
I saw that, but I was walking to my car to get in the stream, and I had to do it twice because, of course, I forgot something. And they just were all over me in that short time, just walking from the house to the garage.
Snoop 10 says, I'm about to post the clip in Discord.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Texas Mantha Legion says, went back and watched the dance. I take it back. I got you beat in the dancing department. Joan8775 says, I brought the bag.
Very good.
Everyone can grab some snacks. L Davis 95 says, our mosquitoes just used the winter to grow into small birds.
That's right.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, I got some fish in my tackle box. Snoop 10 says, I'm doing it. Bubba Thebig Truckey says, send it to America's Funniest Home Videos instead.
No, that's...
John might get rich, LOL.
Now you're just being silly. Oh, that's completely dead. Okay, alright, cool.
Texas Mantha Legion says, I can that dance the ants in the pants dance. Snoop 10 says, BC Scan caught losing his mind.
That's true.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, I posted it on Discord.
Dang it.
Snoop 10 says, don't forget to get a new drink.
Oh yeah, I passed it. I already passed it now. I like carbonated water anyway. It'll be just fine.
Bubba Thebig Truckey says, John had to do that right before my bedtime. Now I'll have nightmares.
I don't blame you.
Texas Mantha Legion says, was that a dance or was John warming up for a brisk jog? You decide. Ninja Bones 2170 says, John, that site posted a few minutes ago.
Few minutes
Two
ago.
12s for 214 and 220 about Rosebud 99.
Okay, very good.
XVXVXVX says, he adapting to that nice crisp TV static flavor.
But it did. It was pretty accurate, though, right? The recording, the text with the. Let's see. It posted just now. One more time.
55 traffic. William Frank X-ray 0457. William Frank X-ray 0437. Mimosa and the process Sunday.
So interesting, but not valuable enough for what we're doing.
Snoop 10 says, bad taste in dance and drinks. Ninja Bones 2170 says, at 9:52, 2 12s for 214 and 220 about Rosebud 99.
Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, right. Not yet. Short call.
Yep.
Snoop 10 says, something is happening on Brazoria Drive. Snoop 10 says, scanner said.
Gotcha.
Clarson 72 says, it says 952p incident Rosebud 99. Ninja Bones 2170 says, no problem.
Well, so what it does is each radio transmission is a separate recording. So if someone says 10-4, it has to analyze that, and then it says, I don't need to put that out. But I've got to train it, and that's what I'm working on doing. Well, tonight I'm going to be fixing the overlay because I destroyed it. But then I'll get back to training it.
Carson 72 says, on website says at 9:52 p.m. incident at Rosebud 99.
Let me listen to it and see what it says.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, you're going to make it into what it should have been in the first place.
Yes. And I got that just from looking at it. I know exactly how they're doing it.
Texas Mantha Legion says, if you want to patent that dance, I looked it up.
Okay.
The scanner shuffle is available.
Very good.
Clarson 72 says, no John, I was saying the title.
Oh, the title. Gotcha. Okay, I get it now.
Clarson 72 says, it says 2 12s for 214 and 220 about Rosebud 99.
Got it.
36 back in service.
He won't see us back here.
Texas Month Allegiance says, everyone be cool.
Everyone be cool. I'll pull over here. That way he won't notice us. Don't make eye contact, guys. Just be cool.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, LOL you wish. He saw you when you got out of bed. LOL. Day Preppers 1 says, keep your head down, don't look up.
Yeah, just look straight ahead. 202, what are you saying?
XVX says, last night I air fried a ribeye steak for the first time and it turned out delicious. Also air fried a twice baked potato. I slept like a champ after finally eating real food.
I'm seeing a 401 of mystery.
I call from a female advising that she has people bothering her. She has a location at Cemetery in South Anderson. I looked up the number. There's no address that's coming up with it. Her deal to Galveston. So back to a Carolyn's house. She has a location at Cemetery in South Anderson. I looked up the number. There's no address that's coming up with it.
That's
Her
clear.
deal to
The last
Galveston.
house, the
So
last
back to a Carolyn's house.
400 on Smith Street at the corner of Mobile is 405.
Look. She on the map is showing up at the corner of Mobile and stuff. Wavy down. We've been calling her back several times. I'm not getting an answer. Here. That's clear. I'll go look for her and see if she can wave you down.
Where? 202, I'm located there. This house actually faces Mobile.
Here.
Where? I'm located there. This house actually faces Mobile.
Thank you for the $11.11 over on PayPal. Loretta to you.
Where's you? Westway 5, East Bay, Heavy Space Spawn, Memorial Herman 26282, Papa 437, third party to Memorial Herman Southeast 2247.
Jeffro Miller says now you have my
437 to hotel.
Charges, smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
That's why I didn't say anything. That's why I just said what I said. That's why I just said thank you. It's not my first rodeo.
AD101M says someone is asking why it's no McDonald's in British Columbia.
Oh, there is a McDonald's. There's one right around the corner. And we're in Brazoria County. There is one, actually.
Go ahead.
12727 Max Road. 12727 Max Road. The 31-year-old male, difficulty breathing, high blood pressure.
Bubba 2620 says, after watching John do the old man shuffle, we should help him buy a walker so he doesn't have to steal them anymore.
Dang.
I'm 42.
Dang, I cut steep. Let's go to Lake Jackson.
Okay. I'll be out with that female in the intersection of 7 minutes. Vehicle.
Are not good for the entire complex, just apartment 1211.
That's the issue.
Jeffro Miller says it's eerily quiet on the scanner and the chat tonight.
It really is. This is why I normally take Sundays off. It really is. I'm not even gonna yell at you for saying the Q word. But I figured I took off last night. That was my day off, so we'll keep going. Just for a little bit longer. Dang it. Red light. Got us again.
24, that's just going to be that address. Stand by for attempt to locate Mr.
Jeffro Miller says I didn't know about the Q word, duly noted winking face. Keeple12 says, evening John, Pam and Trunky.
Good evening to you.
Snoop10 says, no cop, no stop.
Now, I'm of course a law-abiding citizen.
8101M says you had a damn day off, Greg. We need to stay out until 2.
Brown hair,
Baby Poppers 1 says, it's okay, we need to find that old guy that needs lights.
Style glasses, tan handkerchief around his neck, green shirt, light backpack, dark blue and light blue guitar case. Great.
That's a lot of details.
Oh, you just stand by for broadcast? Sunak Springs, Walton County, Florida. It's located. Broadcast. 24 Department 2008.
It's green. Green means we can go.
89 shows arriving at the ER. The tan handkerchief around neck, green shirt, black backpack, dark blue and light blue guitar case. He was last seen on Saturday, April 11th in Sunak Springs, Walton County, Florida.
Law-abiding citizen, my
If the
back.
subject is located, contact
You broke
dispatch.
the
We can
law
contact
with that
Brazoria County and broadcast.
Nickabo 21 BC scanner here. We want to welcome everybody to the red light channel.
Welcome everybody.
All red light, all time. No green. Ever.
Ever. That's right.
AD101M says we if don't stay out until 2, you will be fired.
Right.
Made contact with the original complainant at 401 Smith Street. She advised they just simply
Go ahead. Oh, don't cut off. I now don't know.
her to come in to use a phone. She refused to open the door and then
Alright, so this is the call I was going to. It's a nothing burger. That's why we were sitting at that red light. Hey, there's one of those little kid cars. So it's a nothing burger. This was why I'm on Smith Street right now. But somebody asked to use the phone or something. I don't know.
we have successful contact 2008 18 solid bus.
That's what it's blowing out the camera right now, but that's what this is right now, is this unit. And I can't see, so I'm gonna go by real carefully. Those lights are so damn bright. Make sure I don't run into anybody. All right, he's cool.
Snoop 10 says that kid car had a back window before you.
This is nothing. All right, well, that's Smith Street. Include everyone. Now you know what it looks like. Had it been an actual call, we'd have been there.
The Brando J says, him blinded.
I know, me. Try being me. Try being me. That's a bike light.
Jethro Miller says Aronox says random question. What happened to the lady they tripped during the arrest the other night?
I'm not sure.
XVX says, John, remember to keep an eye out for my bobcat, please.
I am. I saw a bobcat. And according to, if you believe chat, I ate it. But no cats were harmed during the making of this stream. It's just a joke.
Snook10 says, TikTok is down.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it down only because the issues that we had with the overlay will 100% be worse over there, so there's really no point in it. That's why I didn't start the vertical either. I know that'll be bad. All the external links will be...
Ninja 2170 says, with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they'll
Don't
be...
forget the barbecue sauce.
Right. They'll just go to black screen when we get out, so I don't want to... like to provide a good show. Like, we know what it is. It's the guy in the green backpack. Stop it, Loot. Stop it. You don't have to hide from us. Did you hear him say clear on the information call? That was the same broadcast that everybody else put out.
Says, sing for us.
That was the same call that everybody else put out. Clute's like, I clear on the information call. Like, we don't know. It's the guy in the green backpack. Missing since Saturday.
8414 shows that now.
Jethro Miller says, when that happens on the vertical stream, I tell people to check out the horizontal stream.
Yeah, that's why I didn't start it. It'll all be fixed tomorrow. Here's what I just tell you. I was so interested in programming that new website I'm working on that I forgot to check basic things, and it's completely my fault. So I was just coding away, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go stream. Normally that wouldn't happen, right? Especially when I knew I had a chance of touching that and breaking it. I just ran out of time. Not enough time in the day.
about 318, I'm gonna phone service.
Kevin. 1911 traffic.
I am eventually gonna take all the little pieces of everything I made and
What apartment you got at?
put it on GitHub,
2008.
so the code will be available for everybody once I get it perfected.
That's clear. The mailbox for 2008 is still wide open. They're still mailing it. Yeah, so far she's advising that her and a lot of other residents have been having issues with the mailboxes not locking properly in houses. And that's clear. Just let her know she still has a bunch of mail in here and the box won't close.
Snoop 10 says, all I heard was hub and I got scared.
It's a nerd thing.
Snoop 10 says, I teach kids how to code. I think I'm a nerd too.
There you go. We're all nerds.
1, 2, 6, 5, 5, 8, 8, 6, 4, 55, 58, 86.
961030 3396.
Snoop 10 says, quiet, quiet, quiet.
I thought I had bad parking.
XVXVXVX says, John, there might be more action out in the rural parts.
Bobcats and stuff. There'll be bobcats there. Probably the bobcat. That's where they're at.
PM says they've been reading John's School of Parking book.
I don't know that I would park that bad right there. Probably I would, honestly. I probably would.
Nine 11, confirmation on the 28. Check says King X-Ray Victor 2028. Good.
Jethro Miller says, I'm going to have some. Bury me in cheesecake, ice cream, yum.
Yum. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
Perfect. Carry takes possession of that vehicle. I'll be adding notes and I'm going to close it up.
XVXVXVX says, great idea, John. Let's go searching for the elusive bobcat. I will eat a few fruit snacks and it will be very fun.
Yeah.
Snoop 10 says, they still park better than John.
Not cool, man. I got feelings and stuff. Alright, just don't make eye contact, guys. Don't make eye contact, guys. Don't look over. Don't look over. Everybody be cool. Let's just slow roll. Don't make eye contact.
Bubba 2620 says, John, remember the time you blocked the entrance to Sonic?
Yes. Alright, I did. I did do that once. And it was open. Yeah, I remember that. My bad. That guy's a great parker. I was just kidding.
Good there.
I did do that once. Just one time. It was one time.
Thank you.
Bruja 210 says, blueberry pancakes.
You know if they're still in the parking lot?
No, if they're still in the parking lot. Where's that at?
Snoop 10 says, I thought I was being pulled over while I was eating my burger and they were going after the car in front of me. I dropped my burger for nothing.
White male, brown hair, gray hoodie,
RTM says, everybody wave and make a funny face.
Outside of the parking lot.
I'm right down. We're going to clear it from here. She was advised that you'll be making an arrival at our apartments for training. Yeah, sir. I'll be right after the call. Yes, sir. So I'm in the area.
Our vehicle 2026 with the first insurance on a 2015 GMC. Driver is a Gabriel Torres Guzman out of Dayton. He's eligible as an expression.
They're in the party.
Number 6, DM's going to be 44.
that was that car that they were just talking about on the scanner about being towed. He said Perry's has that car.
That's their van.
I'm back in. That's the car.
I had 4-5. Let me rerun that for you.
1828 Victor Charles Boyd 4157 Victor Charles Boyd 4157.
Why do you sound so excited? That's good.
Fernando Gomez is eligible. Expiration date of 12/20/28. He is clear local clear 1.
1427.
Stream Element says, CashApp $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
Hey, we got a different stop sign here. It's blinking now. It's blinking.
Feel that up there?
Jethro Miller says strike that when I got in the freezer I found another kind of ice cream called Cheat Day. It's brown sugar ice cream with brownie batter swirls, brownie dough pieces and cookie dough pieces.
Dang.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, John, at 10:30 site said, request for unit deployment Brazoria County, Clute Police Dispatch 203. Send a hit to Lake Jackson.
7081 David 7081.
Send a hit to Lake Jackson. That's when earlier they said check surroundings. I was like, why are you checking surroundings?
Godwin subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for subscribing. I'm just checking parking lots because the last call, there they are, that parking lot you were talking about. That's the parking lot you were talking about. I found you in this parking lot.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, yeah. LOL, some of the messages are like, okay, and.
by 3 minutes.
Yeah, you got your driver.
Things clear. First out for 10 easy and out there. 561 notice. Highway 288B, Sonic on 288B, 55 year old male, difficulty breathing. It's going to be sitting on the bench outside of Sonic, 10 time, 22:30. Wait, contact with Dana Brazo. She's advising that at the neighborhood.
Why'd they stop you guys?
We're just playing around.
Just playing around? Okay. I'm glad you got out of cuffs. Y'all have a good night. The guy reported something serious, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Glad you're free. That's bad parking. Let's go to Sonic on 288B.
Ninja bonus 2176. 3 cops for that.
So, first out of notes today.
Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. You're crooked.
203 information.
I was just explaining.
10 says, what happened?
They said they were just playing around. That's all the information I had, so they didn't want to give me any more details, and I didn't want to pry.
10 says, backpack.
All right. I told you I was looking for
RTM
parking
says,
lots.
ask him if he has an extra back window that you can have LOL. Ninja bonus 2170 says, shit, it's the cops. Bye Osif. Melania Seep 1784 says, soon as you got there, they flew out of there.
That's right. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. They're like, get that guy out of cuffs. Let's go.
Jethro Miller says, Red H. you're the only streamer I know that get that close on calls.
That comes from years of work. 7 to be exact, in the same place every night. I travel. If I were to go one county over, there'd be, get away from me, back up. Let's go. Let's see what this guy's doing.
Bruja 210 says, they left so fast I left the map behind. Latest news 6 subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for that. I forgot
Ninja bonus 2170 says, BC scanner here. I am your getaway from cop's card. You only get 1 per night per person.
Sometimes we've done.
Costco, do not collect $200.
There has been nights we had 3 calls with the exact same vehicle in 3 different towns. So sometimes you get more than one. Person with the headlight out, they made it through. They didn't make it through 3 different towns with the headlight out. All right, let's check on these guys' gas prices. No, let's not check on their gas prices. Everybody be cool. Be cool, guys. Be cool. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to switch lanes, but that would obviously be a illegal lane change, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. So we'll just stick to the plan, man.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, shit, it's the cops. Ninja Bones 2170 says, dispatch here. Bolo white Camaro, no rear window. Driver may be filming.
Y'all see nothing?
Ninja Bones 2170 says, John, don't rear-end that car in front of you.
Yeah, that would be bad.
It's a trap. They don't have insurance. They have TASs.
Right.
You put me on jail.
Yeah, they have the Texas Municipal League for insurance. It takes forever if they run into your car.
1911 traffic.
1911.
523, being on Texas, Victor Nora 3420. Victor Nora 3420, blue and color.
1911, sir.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, it's worse than G Echo ha ha ha. J9 Vel says, ask us how we know. Snoop 10 says, can you imagine the staff meeting? The boss man yelling, how the F do you hit John Gray's white Camaro when it's
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall. Of all the people, of all the people for that to happen to.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, Geico, the lizard insurance.
Of all the people in Brazoria County to hit.
Jethro Miller says, Bud L0L says this is just a test. If it was a real emergency, you would have been issued toilet paper.
That's right.
17. Resolution was offered to the complainant. This is a civil issue. The complainant refused to accept resolution. Charging its tenant back in.
Yeah, 11 clear.
They did not like that resolution. All right, can I get a green light? Thanks. Ask and you shall receive.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, 10:46 p.m., truck flipped near County Road for 36 East Brazoria County, Brazoria Sheriff Dispatch 1. We have an unknown possible major. 1462 near County Road for 36 East. 1462 near County Road for 36.
What time did that drop?
Flipped. It's leading against a power pole. Unknown about injuries.
Oh man. We're just gonna, this is a medical call, so we're just gonna chill over here. Where's the ambulance over there? They don't really need us. I'm just watching this guy. Where's it? What time did that drop?
Snook 10 says, a friend of mine from another state was hit by a cop and they blamed him and charged him.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong and spent years fighting it. Ninja Bone S2170 says, 10:46.
10:46. All right, now I need to go on the, okay. Here's how we can tell the delay. I need to go on the actual scanner page online and see what time that call actually dropped, and then we'll tell exactly how much delay it has. 10:46 is what it says. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Go to the online scanner, see what time it actually dropped. That's a lot of work. I'll do that. That's asking a lot.
It is a girl. The caller is sitting outside. He advised the female is screaming.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, let me check.
You see where I'm going with it, right? We could tell exactly how long it took. C notes.
Bubba 2620 says, the cop is making sure you don't block the entrance.
Yeah. Which it technically was.
Snook 10 says, would you like me to do your taxes too?
See, that's what I knew I was asking too much.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, oh. It's not online.
The scanner's offline?
Ninja Bone S2170 says, yes.
The online scanner should be working. I'm not going to check it on your voice phone, that'll kill the voice. At Brazoria County scanner on YouTube should be working.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, okay. Radio back online. Checking.
Alright.
Snook 10 says, I'm joking LOL.
Okay, I know. Check on Freeport. They probably miss us.
6899. Sam David Paul 6899. Route 2 West video with 19 emergency traffic.
Jethro Miller says I stepped away for a second and only caught the last bit of the last conversation, but Brazoria County, Texas live scanner is working fine for me on PC.
There you go. So we're trying to compare the experimental website I'm working on to the actual time the call dropped.
12 on the road. Beginning hours for both buses are going to be 103.
If you're in my Discord, you know the website I'm talking about. It's completely a test right now. I just got it uploaded for bug tracking. The AI summaries are horrible. But I'll get it dialed in.
317 of 84.
Snoop 10 says, it's my bedtime.
It's almost mine
Good
too.
night, Trunkies and our dancing king.
Good night to you. Thank you for being here, Snoop. It's almost summertime. Just hang in there. Hang in there. It's getting closer than you. How much longer do we have? 4 or 5 weeks, I guess.
I'll be tagged with a warning.
Yeah, see you later.
Snoop 10 says, 5 weeks.
Aw, man. I like
Melania Seep 1784 says, how come we don't see the time, the weather, and the district you in like before?
It's broke. It's coming back. I broke it tonight. So, yeah, it'll be there tomorrow. Just broke for our Sunday drive. What's this guy doing? What are you doing over there?
Ninja Bone S2170 says, now, trapped male possibly smoking Brazoria County, Brazoria Sheriff Dispatch 1706, 705 and 5540. Just be advised. We were just advised that the male is possibly trapped in the car and is smoking.
Oh, man. Why are we not here in the county traffic? You see how useful that's going to be once I get it perfected, right?
Melania Seep 1784 says, oh, okay, folks, that was helpful.
Yeah, it's going to be back. It's not permanently gone, just for tonight. Pretend it's there for tonight. You see how useful that's eventually going to be to us, right? Also, imagining that making Facebook posts eventually. When I have to get a few things cleared up right now. It says the precise address.
Lena Dement says, I did. Ninja Bones 2170 says, 100%.
So, I have to do some of the work because right now it says 104 Main Street, right? It needs to say 100 block of Main Street or 1200 block of Main Street. So that's the other change I have to make it do. Because right now, that's pretty damn precise if you look on there, as far as addresses go, right? Which for what we do, being kind of close is, all we gotta do is show up to the block and look for red lights, right? So we don't have to put exact addresses out. That's not what I want to do. Also, are the recordings working okay? So you can actually hear the...
Ninja Bone S2170 says, right. I know exactly what you mean.
So it's not ready for prime time release yet, but it's getting there. Ninja, did the are the recordings actually working for you? When you click on the play recording, is it working? So you can hear the actual traffic?
Ninja Bone S2170 says, but sucks when it is in the middle of County Road 101 and it's a 10-mile road to check.
Right. Now you see the problem. So it's actually, is there going to be two versions, one for me and one for public. So I'll have the exact address, but you guys will have the 100 block version, and I'll have that running on a iPad or a tablet or something in here. So I already thought of that. I'm gonna have two versions, one for me, one for you guys.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, the timing is off. That smoking call was posted at 10:56, but I don't know when the call went out live. Yes, live recordings work great.
What about the recording compared to the AI summary? Looked at a few and it looked like it's pretty damn accurate, and then it just goes crazy on the title for it.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, the recording is 100% what is posted. True transcript.
And I'm using a free model. A free model that doesn't cost me API keys and stuff like that. Running locally on my server. Pretty amazing, actually. So I'm not paying somebody to transcribe it. It's free. I pay more for the voices than I'll pay for that. If you think about it, though, scanner traffic is really hard. It's not pure speech, right? It's garbled. It's cut off. So it's really hard to transcribe.
Bone S2170 says, so how far are you from the radio tower? I think you are missing a lot of calls because of the way your radio is scanning.
It's not, that's
Or
not,
maybe your antenna.
I'll tell you why. I have 2 scanners, right? Those, if it says it on there, it came from my scanner at home, but my Bluetooth speaker died and we don't have the county traffic right now. So if that's posted on there, we have the scanner traffic. I know it might seem confusing, but so I'll explain in a little more detail. The Unication G5 only handles like I think 62 channels, whereas the scanner, the SDS 200 at home, it has as many channels as I want to add. So that's a limitation, and that's why we run 2 scanners, and the fact that we can repeat. We can repeat the traffic.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, oh, okay.
Yeah, if it posted on there, it definitely...
Ninja Bone S2170 says, no. I get it.
All right, good. So, yeah, if it's on there, it came from my scanner. That's the only place it could possibly get it from. It's literally reading the audio from my scanner and transcribing it. And making a post. And then putting the recording. Which is pretty amazing, actually.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, I didn't know the G5 was so limited.
Yeah.
And didn't know you didn't have your speaker.
Yeah, it died.
This explains a lot.
Yeah, no, it died on me. But it's a work in progress. It's my first night of streaming.
Countryboy23123 says, always film 50.
Always, always. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits and the subscriptions. I appreciate every one of them. And the donos and PayPal. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And I can say that because it's 11:07. Thank you, guys. Give me a second. It takes me a second to end the stream.
24 country route to the...
Kakasper says, good night, John.
Night-night, Kakasper.
Ninja Bone S2170 says, but one thing I have noticed is, there are a lot of live flight calls.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on their
like
own.
an insane amount.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on their own.
You don't get that here.
Yeah, well...
I mean, yes, the chopper is here, but it's not a call every 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm going to put
One
those...
thing I would suggest is to turn off hospital types. Don't need to tie up the scanner with useless info.
Yeah, I'm going to probably put them on their own tab, too.
Mom2024 says, good night, John.
I've thought about it, but every time we do...
Ninja Bone S2170 says, just had a call about a guy with a kitchen knife, LOL. Angie416S says, good night, everyone.
Good night. I'm going to put Lifelight...
RTM says, good night.
Good night. I'm going to put Lifelight on its own tab.
Jethro Miller says, stay safe, sir. Have a good night.
Will do. So what I'm going to do...
Cherry_CC says, good night, John and Trunkies.
Good night. So what I'm going to do is each town is going to have its own...
Melaniaseep1784 says, night, John.
Night, night. So what I'm going to do is each town is going to have its own tab. And then county will have its own tab. And then DPS will have its own tab. And Lifelight will have its own tab.
2 and 3, it'll be about that one.
That's my plan anyway.
So,
That's what I'm trying to get. I'll have that done tomorrow. So you can go to the main screen, see them all, or you can go to your town you're looking for. That's the point I was trying to say.
Countryboy23123 says, Night John.
Good night to you.
NinjaBones2170 says, okay, good. That would help a lot.
Yeah, so it'll be less clutter. Way less clutter. Also, I'm trying to decide on how much to keep. Do we keep 8 hours? Do we keep 4 hours? Do we keep 5 hours?